Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 5 of this 6-part series of lessons on how to create basic beats using Shimi. As mentioned at the end of the last lesson, we need to get the melodic parts of the music gelling better with the chords than they currently are, and this is where we're going to introduce the programming aspect of Shimi. First of all, I'm going to look at these 3 notes here on the J, K and L keys, and before I do anything else, I just want to get a bit more choice there, because at the moment, if I play them, we just have a C, G, and C again. There's no real variety there. I could do this by adding more notes onto more keys, and that's definitely not a bad idea, but for demonstration purposes here, I'm instead going to randomize the pitch selection of this middle K key. So when I go into the start note behavior, we notice that for pitch, it currently shows the pitch value of 67, which it's playing at. And we also have this little constant text here with a little drop down panel next to it. So if I click this, we see that there's actually a number of ways we can select a pitch. We can base it on what beat we're at in the bar, how long a key has been pressed. We can do all kinds of mathematical operations. For now, I'm just going to do a simple random selection. So I go into math and random. And now I get to select the min and max ranges of that random value. So I'm going to do 62 and 70. So my random number is going to fall somewhere between those two values. So now I can press the K key. And we hear it's giving us random pitches back. Now the issue is, I suspect if I play this with some chords, it's going to sound pretty bloody awful. Yep, it's just basically a big chromatic mess. So to fix that, what I'm going to do is go back into that start note behavior, and I'm going to copy this random selection, and instead I'm going to replace it with a fit to chord function, and in this pitch bit here I'm going to paste the random selection back in. So now we are still randomly selecting our pitch, but then we're passing it through this fit to chord function, which is finding a pitch which will fit better over the chords that are being played. Okay, so that's far more pleasant, and I'm just actually going to take that same approach with the J and L keys as well. So now that's our melody sorted, and what about my bass? How can we better fit the notes of that to fit over my chord? Well, if we look at the play clip behavior again, start clip, which is on the metronome, we notice we have various options here, and the one I really want to look at is this pitch option, which currently just has a value of pitch. Basically, this gets called each time the clip has a note to play, and this means that for each note in the clip, this behavior will play that note back at whatever pitch the note was drawn in as. And we can alter that to say, for example, add 24 to that pitch. So if I do math, add pitch 24, and then toggle the clip on, we can hear it's playing 2 octaves higher than it was before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to again select the fit to chord function for that pitch, and the input there is going to be the clip pitch. And I'm also going to set the mode of this to strict rather than medium. And this will mean that the pitch it selects has to be a part of the chord, not just a note, or sorry, a pitch that will sound nice over the chord, because I feel like we want a note in the bass that is actually a part of the chord. So if we play this all together, we should sound it's all coming together quite nicely. Okay, so that's sounding pretty good, and that's where we're gonna end this lesson. And in the final one, we're going to look at adding an arpeggiator to things. So I'll see you there.